What if I told you? You might already be aging faster than you should, and you don't even realize it. What if your body is silently giving you warning signals? Small signs you ignore every single day. And what if these signs, if left unchecked, could lead to serious health problems much earlier than expected? Stay with me, because today you might discover something about your body that could change your future. If you care about your health, your energy, and your future, then this video is especially for you. Let's begin. Sign number 1. Constant fatigue. Even after proper rest, do you wake up tired? Even after 7 to 8 hours of sleep, do you feel low energy throughout the day? This is not just busy life. Chronic fatigue can be an early sign that your body is aging faster internally. As we age, our cells produce less energy. The tiny powerhouses inside your cells, called mitochondria, start slowing down. When that happens early due to stress, poor diet, lack of exercise, or sleep problems, you may feel brain fog. If you constantly feel drained in your 20s or 30s, like someone much older, your body might be under stress. Why this happens? Sign number 2. Increased belly fat. Even without overeating, have you noticed stubborn belly fat that wasn't there before? Even if you're not eating excessively, as we age, metabolism naturally slows down. But if this slowdown happens too early, it may be due to hormonal imbalance. Belly fat is not just about appearance. It's linked to heart disease. Excess visceral fat, fat around organs, releases inflammatory chemicals that speed up the aging process. If your waistline is expanding faster than expected, that's a warning sign. Sign number 3. Frequent memory lapses. Do you forget small things often? Where you placed your keys? Why you entered a room? Names of people you just met? Occasional forgetfulness is normal. But frequent brain fog in younger age may signal nutritional deficiency. Your brain is extremely sensitive to lifestyle habits. Poor habits can accelerate cognitive aging. Your mind should feel sharp, not slow. Sign number 4. Slow recovery from minor illness. Do small colds take longer to heal? Do cuts or bruises heal slowly? A strong body repairs quickly. A prematurely aging body heals slowly. Your immune system weakens. You eat processed food. When repair mechanisms slow down early, it's a sign your biological age might be higher than your real age. Sign number 5. Skin changes beyond your age. Your skin often reveals what's happening inside. Early wrinkles. These can appear early due to dehydration. Skin is not just beauty, it's a health indicator. If your skin looks tired, your body may also be under internal stress. Important question now. Ask yourself honestly, how many of these signs do you experience? If you're noticing multiple warning signals, don't panic. The good news is, premature aging is often reversible, but only if you take action. Why people age faster today? Junk food. Our bodies were not designed for this lifestyle. The biggest hidden cause of accelerated aging: simple daily habits that reverse aging naturally. Foods that slow cellular damage. One powerful routine that most people ignore, and there's one mistake that silently speeds up aging without them realizing it. You don't want to miss that. What if the tiredness you feel today is not just tiredness, but your body asking for help? And what if the difference between aging at 40 and feeling 25 is just a few habits away? Welcome back to Dr. Health Hub. In part 1, we discussed 5 early warning signals that may indicate accelerated biological aging. Today, we go deeper, not based on myths, not based on social media trends, but based on physiology, cellular biology, and lifestyle science, because aging is not just about years. It is about biological age, how your cells, tissues, and organs are functioning internally. And here is something important to people can be 35 years old chronologically. But one can have the biological profile of a 28-year-old, while the other may resemble a 45-year-old internally. The difference lies in cellular damage and repair. Let's understand how this happens. The core mechanism behind premature aging. There are 4 major biological drivers of accelerated aging: chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, hormonal dysregulation, mitochondrial dysfunction. Let's break these down. 1. Chronic inflammation. Inflammation low grade. Chronic inflammation is one of the strongest predictors of early aging. It is often silent, you may not feel it directly, but internally, inflammatory markers rise due to high sugar diet, refined carbohydrates, processed foods, lack of sleep, psychological stress, visceral fat. Inflammation damages tissues over time. It affects blood vessels, brain cells, joints, skin, immune system. Scientific research refers to this as inflammation-driven aging. When inflammation becomes persistent, cellular repair slows down and aging accelerates. 2. Oxidative stress. Every cell in your body produces energy. During this process, unstable molecules called free radicals are generated. In small amounts, they are normal. But when free radicals exceed your body's antioxidant defenses, oxidative stress occurs. Oxidative stress damages DNA, proteins, cell membranes. This damage accumulates over time and speeds up biological aging. Causes of excessive oxidative stress include smoking, pollution, exposure, ultra-processed foods, chronic stress, sleep deprivation. Your body does have protective systems, but they require adequate nutrition, micronutrients, phytonutrients, healthy lifestyle patterns. Without these, the damage accelerates. 3. Hormonal dysregulation. Hormones control metabolism, mood, energy, recovery, and even skin health. Premature aging is often linked to elevated cortisol, stress hormone, insulin resistance, reduced growth hormone, thyroid imbalance, for example. High cortisol for long periods leads to abdominal fat storage, muscle breakdown, immune suppression, brain aging. Similarly, insulin resistance increases inflammation and accelerates metabolic aging. Hormonal balance is critical for slowing biological decline. For mitochondrial dysfunction, mitochondria are the energy-producing units inside your cells. When mitochondrial efficiency declines, energy levels drop, muscles weaken, brain function slows, recovery decreases, sedentary lifestyle significantly reduces mitochondrial performance. Regular physical movement increases mitochondrial density and efficiency, which is one reason exercise is considered anti-aging at a cellular level. Scientific strategies to slow premature aging. Now, let's move to evidence-based interventions. Strategy 1. Resistance training. Muscle mass is strongly associated with longevity. Loss of muscle sarcopenia accelerates aging. Scientific evidence shows that resistance training improves insulin sensitivity, reduces inflammation, increases mitochondrial density, enhances hormone balance. You do not need a gym. Even bodyweight exercises 3 to 4 times per week can significantly improve biological age markers. Strategy 2. Sleep optimization. During deep sleep, growth hormone is released. Cellular repair increases, brain detoxification occurs. Chronic sleep restriction increases cortisol, inflammation, oxidative stress. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. Sleep is not luxury, it is biological maintenance. Strategy 3. Anti-inflammatory nutrition. Focus on whole foods, vegetables, fruits, legumes, nuts, seeds, healthy fats. Reduce refined sugar, processed snacks, sugary beverages, deep-fried foods. Nutrition either fuels aging or fights it. Strategy 4. Stress regulation. Chronic stress accelerates telomere shortening. Telomeres are protective caps on chromosomes. Shorter telomeres are associated with faster aging. Scientific studies show that meditation, breathing exercises, physical activity, social connection can slow telomere shortening. Managing stress is not optional, it is biological necessity. Strategy 5. Regular health monitoring. Premature aging is often silent. Basic blood tests can identify vitamin deficiencies, blood sugar issues, thyroid imbalance, inflammatory markers. Early detection allows early correction. The biggest hidden mistake here is the mistake most people make. They wait for disease before they act. Aging does not suddenly happen at 60. It begins silently in your 20s and 30s, depending on lifestyle. By the time symptoms appear, damage may already be advanced. Prevention is more powerful than treatment. Final scientific reflection. Your biological age is dynamic. It is not fixed. Research consistently shows that lifestyle interventions can reduce inflammation, improve mitochondrial function, improve metabolic markers, slow cellular damage. You have more control than you think. Now think carefully. If aging is happening silently at the cellular level, and if small daily habits determine whether your body ages like 25 or 45, then the real question is not, how old are you? The real question is, how old are your cells? And what are you doing today to protect them? If you found this video valuable and scientifically informative, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who cares about their health. Because at Dr. Health Hub, we don't just talk about health, we explain the science behind it, and we help you take control of your biological future. See you in the next video. Final, deep insight. Biological age is measurable and changeable. Welcome back to Dr. Health Hub. So far, we have discussed the warning signals. We have explained the cellular mechanisms. We have covered scientific strategies. Now let's conclude with something powerful. Aging is not random. Modern research shows that biological age can now be estimated using inflammatory markers, blood glucose control, lipid profiles, hormonal balance, epigenetic markers. Scientists studying epigenetics have discovered something remarkable. Your lifestyle can turn certain genes on or off. This means aging is influenced not only by genetics, but by behavior. And that changes everything. The epigenetic reality inside your cells, DNA, carries instructions. But epigenetic markers determine which instructions are activated. Poor lifestyle choices can activate pathways linked to inflammation, fat storage, insulin resistance, cellular damage. Healthy habits activate protective pathways linked to DNA repair, antioxidant production, efficient metabolism, cellular resilience. This is why two people with similar genetics can age completely differently. Your daily habits are biochemical signals. Brain aging. The silent accelerator, one of the earliest areas affected by premature aging, is the brain. Chronic stress and poor sleep increase cortisol levels. Excess cortisol over time shrinks hippocampal volume, impairs memory, reduces neuroplasticity. Physical activity, on the other hand, increases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. BDNF supports learning, memory, neural repair. This is why exercise is often called fertilizer for the brain. Protect your brain, and you protect your aging process. Cardiovascular aging. Your blood vessels naturally lose elasticity with age. A poor diet, smoking, and inactivity accelerate arterial stiffness. This increases blood pressure, heart disease, stroke risk. Early vascular aging is strongly linked to chronic inflammation. Regular physical movement improves endothelial function, the inner lining of blood vessels. Healthy vessels mean slower biological aging. Muscle and bone longevity. Muscle mass is a longevity predictor. Loss of muscle reduces metabolic efficiency. Bone density also declines faster with inactivity, poor calcium intake, vitamin D deficiency. Weight-bearing activity slows both muscle and bone. Aging movement is medicine. The reality most people ignore. Most people focus on appearance, wrinkles, hair thinning, skin changes, but real aging begins internally. By the time external signs appear, internal biological shifts may already be advanced. This is why awareness matters. Scientific summary. Premature aging is driven by chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, hormonal imbalance, mitochondrial decline, poor metabolic control. But here is the encouraging truth. These processes are modifiable. You can reduce inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, enhance mitochondrial function, support hormonal balance, protect cognitive performance through consistent lifestyle optimization. Small habits repeated daily over years. That is the difference between aging rapidly and aging powerfully. Final reflection. Pause for a moment. Think about your current lifestyle. Your sleep, your nutrition, your stress levels, your physical activity, your screen time. Are your habits protecting your cells or accelerating their decline? The body whispers before it screams. Fatigue is a whisper. Brain fog is a whisper. Stubborn belly fat is a whisper. Slow recovery is a whisper. Listen early, and you prevent later damage. Final suspensive message. Imagine yourself 10 years from now. Two possible futures and one you ignored. The signs: energy decline. Health complications developed. Biological age outpaced chronological age. In the other, you acted early. You optimized habits. You've protected your cells. And you aged with strength, clarity, and vitality. The choice is not genetic. The choice is behavioral, and it begins today. Call to action. If you found this deep scientific breakdown valuable, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Dr. Health Hub, share this with someone who needs to hear it, because health education is not just information. It is prevention, and prevention is power. This is Dr. Health Hub, where science meets practical health awareness. Stay informed, stay proactive, stay biologically younger.